Well, the doors have closed, so I guess we can begin. Ooh. Actually, I realize that this is being...
What? What do you do?
I realize this is being streamed, so I don't know if I was supposed to wait for a cue, but I didn't.
Whoops.
So, hey everybody, it's LoadingReadyRun at PAX West 2016. Woo! Thank you. That doesn't deserve applause. Let's just start with a Crapshot. This one should have gone up on probably Thursday, but here it is now instead for you.
My hunter's gonna wipe the floor with your hypno.
Ha! We'll see about that! Hey, yo, suck it, dickwad!
Say it to my lick-a-tongue, loser.
Fucking cut that lick-a-tongue.
You come at the Nido King, you best not miss.
You think they're on the gym?
Yeah, definitely.
Where'd you guys catch your Lapras?
Hatched it. Sorry.
That's so true.
So, hi.
Woo! Oh, hi, Graham.
Oh, hi. I think I have my slides in the wrong order. Hang on. Meow. Ooh, check out that default desktop.
Majestic El Capitan.
Majestic default desktop. No, I guess I didn't. All right, well, real quick, before we get into the funny stuff, let's tell you about a few things. We have some new, we debuted some new T-shirts, actually, at this PAX. They're available at our bandline table right now, and I want to show them to you right now. First of all, our Sidewalk Slam T-shirt. The wrestling will continue until morale improves. Many people asked for this. This was, I was trying desperately to figure out how to illustrate this, and I was like, Kathleen, I need to think of a good way to present text funny. And she said, why not a luchador mask? And I went, oh, that's brilliant, and here we are. And so this one is actually available on our store right now for those watching at home, but is also at our bandland table. The other new T-shirt we introduced, which isn't online yet because we might not have enough, is this one.
Yeah.
Which is referencing a game that I won't mention by name. And similarly, this was one of those designs where I was like, I can't do this. And I don't know if Lily's here, but Lily drew this, and it's amazing. And she managed to get that Genji butt. In the realm of forthcoming merchandise, many have asked, and soon, Corpline T-shirts will be available. Yes. Shirts and more. Now, what's the and more? I'm going to tell you a little bit. I'm going to tease a little bit about the and more, because we were like, you know what? Let's do something really goofy for this. Let's commit to this gag.
Oh, no.
And as well as the T-shirts, and you'll be able to buy the T-shirts separately or with the hastily cropped out welcome to the Innsbruck Tourism Society welcome pack that contains in it a bunch of stuff that would not be fiscally responsible for us to sell individually, but if we put them all in a bag, then we can sell them to you. There's a bunch of stuff in there. We got very, very silly with how much stuff there is. There's no jam, I'm sorry.
Make your own!
You wouldn't like it anyway.
Who wants jam?
What kind
Fools.
of person put jam in a bag? Yeah.
Just pour the jam in the bag.
Fools.
I mean,
Seeping
we gave
through the
you the
bottom.
recipe.
No, there's many things that you might expect to find in a tourism welcome package for the town of Innsbruck, and the only one I'm going to tease you right now is a lapel pin for the secret pipesman. Which we all desperately want, and I'm told look great. I haven't seen them in person yet. They're all this stuff's been building up at the warehouse with the people going, a bunch of this just arrived? And I'm like, yeah, that's for that bundle thing. And they're like, all right, sure. So I think
It's a bundle of
wacky delights.
Yeah.
I think worthy of Innsbruck.
Yeah.
So.
For Corpline fans, we think you'll enjoy it. I guess this has already been announced, but as a reminder, Desert Bus 10. Yeah. The 10th Desert Bus. How have we been doing this for a decade? Saturday, November 12th at 10 a.m. Pacific at desertbus.org or on Twitch, of course, twitch.tv/desertbus. It's our 10th year. It's gonna hopefully be the coolest one yet. We don't know. We work hard on it, but there's a documentary that's being produced. You'll get to see how hard we work on it. But all we do for this is we put 100% into it, and
110?
110%, and then you all make it awesome. So hopefully you will help us make Desert Bus 10 the best. Speaking of which, yes, the Desert Bus for Hope, the documentary, that Kickstarter that we ran before, funded. Thank you. And yes, Russ Pitts and his team at Flying Saucer Media are in active production of the documentary of all the pre-planning and the organization and the execution of Desert Bus 10. They've already shot a bunch of stuff. It's looking really good. I've seen little scenes and it's looking really good. And Russ is, because that's not a full-time job, especially since nothing happens till November. Russ is running his own Kickstarter, which also just funded yesterday.
Yes!
Yeah, which we're really happy about. It's called Stage of Development, and you should check that out if you are into independent journalism about the people who make games, because it looks really, really cool. It's called Stage of Development, and it's still on Kickstarter for another...
Like 12 hours.
12 hours? It funded, but there are stretch goals. And hey...
Who likes magic?
Who likes magic? Woo! You should, by the way, if you haven't seen the Paramount Theater and what they've done with it to turn it into Kaladesh, it's amazing. You should go over there. But if you want to get your Kaladesh as early as possible, we can announce the Kaladesh pre-release. Yes.
Have we copyrighted that term yet?
What, pre-release?
We really should trademark that.
Trademark, registered, copyright. This one's going to be happening on Sunday. The other two have been on Saturday. This one's going to be happening on Sunday. Guest list TBD. We have a couple confirmed guests, but a couple that we're not sure of, so we don't want to tell you yet. But yeah, this will be Sunday, September 18th, and we'll get to be playing Kaladesh a week before the pre-release and bring that to you on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun. And we're really excited that. We're really pleased that you've enjoyed it so much that you've told Wizards how much you enjoy it, and that Wizards has been like, I guess we'll keep letting you do these. So it's been pretty fantastic. All right, that's all the boring stuff out of the way. Let's crap or shoot. We had some people come by the booth earlier that were like, I'm really looking forward to the part where we all write a crap shot.
We should explain what this is in case people haven't been to a panel where we do this before. So you saw the crap shot with the Pokemon at the beginning. That is a little micro sketch. We put up 2 every week, and what we've started doing at our panels is we invite you, the audience, to write them with us. Now, we learned something very important from the first crap shot we wrote at PAX East many years ago, is that it has to be at least in some way attainable. So if you're like, yeah, man, how about then velociraptors come out of the sky? We're going to be like, I like your vision, but we need to bring it back a little bit.
It's bold, it's strong.
It's too much.
Yeah.
So we are open to any ideas as long as they are filmable. So
by us.
Yeah. I feel like if you went up to Beyonce and you're like, okay, girl, I got an idea for your next video. It's gonna blow Rihanna out of the water. Let's start with
because they're in a fight.
I don't know.
Okay.
Look, I'm trying to drop cool pop culture references.
I guess they're beefing now.
Are they beefing?
Well, I think you just made it happen.
Oh my God.
Someone's gonna go up to Rihanna and be like, I heard.
With all my taste-making abilities.
What's PAX? Nobody knows.
Yeah. So anyhow, the point being, something that we can film.
Yeah. So, does any of us have any idea of a place to start? Because I do not.
I generally always ask for a word meeting with
You should get on the microphone.
You are super quiet.
I know. I just figured I'd want to do this off mic first.
Yeah.
Let's just do it the way that I've done it in the past.
Sure.
Can I, in this show of hands, can we have a word beginning with C? Put your hands if you have a word beginning
No
with
food.
C. No food. Foods, no. Put your hand up because I can't hear you unless you have your hand up. You in the red shirt.
He has a condition. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Nice and loud. What's a word beginning with C? What? Cameroon.
The country of Cameroon.
That's
Or the color of Cameroon. Is Cameroon a color?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maroon is a color. Is Cameroon a shade of maroon?
Okay,
What that color
so
shows up on
This is
film.
the start. This is how we start.
So how about Cameron is booking a trip to Cameroon?
That, okay. Because of
And
a
then
clerical
honk.
error?
Or Cam in a room.
Cam in a loom wearing maroon is trying to go from the moon to Cameroon.
There we go.
The last time we did a video that entirely relied on rhyming, it did not turn out well.
That's true.
Actually, we already did a Crapshot written at a panel that involved rhyming. That one was okay,
That was-
but let's not do it again.
Okay, let's put that idea in the no bin. But it's a loving bin. It's like it's got little hearts on the side. There's some rejected Pokemon in there because they looked like the alien. Like it's a nice bin, but that's where it's going. All right,
Does anyone here in Seattle, Washington know a single fact about the country of Cameroon?
Oh,
Yes. It starts with C.
Out.
Should we have another word beginning with C?
Probably.
All right. Yes, you in the blue jacket, the bluish-green jacket. Yes. Chemistry.
Chemistry, okay.
We can still get Cameron into this one.
Yes.
In fact, we probably should.
Yes.
We do have that
Junior Science
the
Crystal
Junior
Kit.
Science Crystal Kit, yeah. So that's a possible doesn't have to be, but it's a possible
So is
prop.
this like organic chemistry or sexual chemistry?
Can we just put...
Oh, why not both?
Because that's against the law.
Sounds like a good crap shot.
Two chemists hunched over some sort of distillate, locking eyes, touching gloved hand to gloved hand.
And then dying from exposure.
A tragic love story for the ages.
So the story of how the
Smash cut to a
fume hood was
fire.
invented.
I just really don't want the entire Crapshot to be like, we have such great chemistry, get it? Because they're the same word, and like
What about two people just huffing on one another for 30 seconds?
just inhaling one another's musk.
Does that work on film?
Ew.
It's like in a paper bag.
Turns out
Ew,
there's just an ether
what, they're
leak.
huffing each other?
Yeah. One of them gets in the paper bag, and then, one of them's huffing on it.
Bitch.
That's here's the idea.
somehow weirder
One of them
than I
one of them is
imagined.
we get a big box, and then one of them has like huffing stuff out of the box. We don't know what's in it, and the box opens up, and somebody crawls out and says, "Okay, your turn." They get in the box, and somebody starts huffing on that box.
Beach.
So that's okay.
We're
so
going
that's
to take that and just
that's
gently
weird.
place it in the no receptacle. Just lower it,
The no
casket-like, into the no receptacle.
the no
Makes sense to
recept-
me.
the no receptacle gets very clogged at these events. I just don't know what, because that's not. I don't know how that relates to like chemistry between people.
It's about
not really.
farts.
It's about what?
The title
Farts,
card.
clearly. The most obvious
Esters.
chemistry.
But it's not so like.
Organic chemistry.
Yeah. If we show someone huffing someone else's farts and then they're like, man, we have really good chemistry, that doesn't really strike me as chemistry.
What if we made it fantasy themed and had it ogreasmic chemistry?
Or what?
Ogre.
Orism.
No, it's this tortured language. Just gonna put it right
Organic
in-
chemistry?
there we go.
Yeah, that you ram that in the no receptacle.
Some of these ideas you just gotta crash into the wall to make sure that they're not sound.
Are we sticking with chemistry though?
Yes.
Okay.
I think there's enough there, but we should throw out all of the bad ideas that we appended upon
That's
it.
every idea we've had.
This is why the loading time is not longer, is because there's lots of this. What was it, Bill Nye?
A Bill Nye thing
I like that.
was just called out of the audience.
like some sort of chemistry for young
yeah,
kids
some sort of
kinda
like
thing. It's like,
explainer.
hey kids,
Like,
do you want to
hey,
learn
kids,
about?
do you want to
Wait,
make
Alex
a
is-
It was
What?
like, we're going to learn about tungsten and how it's used to make armor-piercing rounds.
I was actually going, hey kids, do you want to learn about thermite?
Is baking soda and vinegar not an accurate enough volcano for you? Try thermite.
You could start with that. It's like, we were gonna make a volcano out of baking soda and vinegar, but screw that. We're gonna make something else.
I'm okay with starting with it, but I feel like amiable children's entertainer teaches kids how to make horrible chemistry thing has kind of been done.
What about, I guess we've done a
Could
lot
we
where it's
subvert
like
it twice?
disgruntled television host. What about, we were going to make a baking soda volcano, but my producers have said that unless we get the ratings up, it's,
So
Chemistry with Greg.
Yeah, this is just chemistry with Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah. How expensive is cesium?
It's probably in the budget. Can we get it? Why doesn't Greg build a fertilizer bomb?
Okay, but wait. The expectation.
Why doesn't Greg, the disgruntled gardener, for those who haven't seen it,
Yeah.
we did 2 Crapshots with Gardening with Greg, which is a show on PBS or something with a guy who's he's just sick of the show.
The expectation is that Greg teaches them to do something horrible.
Yeah.
How do we subvert that one more time?
Yeah.
And come up with something either useful or innovative or
Wait,
somebody,
wait, he's talking about a fertilizer bomb, right?
and it actually fertilizes the garden.
No, it's just a fertilizer infused bath bomb.
And what if the fertilizer is all natural? Like just a shit bath bomb.
Sorry. Okay. It's
great for the skin.
We should film it at your parents' house too.
Please let me get this thought out. I know we only occasionally do a stinger for these, but I want Ian Horner having used this bath bomb like a Chia Pet. On the phone, just being like, so this happened. I'm not mad, I'm just surprised.
can we actually glue alfalfa to your head?
I've always wanted to have Don King do, so I'm willing to say yes.
Yay!
Is that for this idea?
I thought you meant for life.
Oh, okay. James, should I read your crap shot?
I think it's pretty apt right now.
All right. James just wrote a whole crap shot.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
James. Hey, Paul. Paul. Hey, James. How was PAX? James. Good. I learned we should cap our panels to 4 crew members. Paul. Dees. I mean, that's filmable.
I didn't put all these mics up here, all right?
All right.
Okay. This might be under the unfilmable pile. What if we actually just do a crap shot that's like to the tune of like the Chia Pet Song, like Chia.
Okay,
It's
that's the entire song,
hold on,
by the way.
Hold on. I know. But it's just toupee, and then we just
Finish the
it's
thought.
just 30 seconds of different alfalfa sprout hairs.
See, and now I'm getting back to the chemistry angle of this. Cesium, the pottery that glows.
It's just like you show the the different hairstyles in like flora, and it's just like scientifically proven. We have no idea how it works, or if it's safe.
Yeah, scientifically proven to give you cancer.
So does this gardening with Greg idea, does this start with Greg like slowly losing his shit
Presumably.
and then we're gonna make a fertilizer bomb, and then we cut to the thing, and when it comes back it's like I've decided instead to make a fertilizer bath bomb so I can relax, and I just lower myself into a big tub of like manure.
That's not film. Well,
I mean-
it is, but
No. I was thinking that it doesn't actually cut, and that it turns out he actually just wanted to make a
bath bomb.
terrible
Period.
bath bomb. I don't know
I think
why.
it needs to cut to somebody in the bath at the end with the bomb, and maybe they're just like, Psh, this smells like shit.
It's like, honey, is this expired? smells
So it
kind of
actually,
like dookie.
so it starts with gardening with Greg, and he's like, "Today we're going to make a fertilizer bomb," and then it cuts to the like a reverse of someone watching the show, being like, like taking notes, and then it cuts ahead to that person, like with a bathtub, being like, "Bloop," and then they're like, "Oh well." They say it's good for the skin. Like what?
They say it's good for the skin. Sinks below like waterline. Blorp.
How do we?
Comes back up out of the water with alfalfa hair.
No, we said we wanted it to be attainable. What?
Give me like some glue Ian's head and half an hour, and it will be.
Yeah, all we need. Yeah, we need felt and glue.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Don't make her think
After
about
to start that.
Or like
that
AstroTurf.
I'd use Elmer's glue because it like you can peel it off when it's dry.
Who's the
Think
victim?
of the
Ian,
exfoliating
obviously.
powers.
Ian, we
I
need you
do
to
have
get
flaky
naked
skin.
and then have stuff glued to your head.
What was Greg supposed to be doing on the program? Graham said, pressing ahead.
Making an actual fertilizer bomb. Don't tip it's a bath bomb.
Well, yeah, no, but like, I want him to say like today on the program we were supposed to be doing totally normal thing, but instead we're
just-
going to make a fertilizer bomb.
Well, what if it's just like, we're going to make some organic fertilizer?
It's
But
actually-
that's boring.
I mean, we could even do a thing where it's like we were talking lawn care and the amount of phosphorus and
all
whatever
this
else.
other stuff.
Yeah, all the things that you would put in lines.
So-
We're going to be discussing lawn care, the amount of phosphorus, the amount of whatever that you, like the things that you need, nitrogen that you need to put into there. Other things you can do with phosphorus and nitrogen is you can make a really wicked fertilizer bomb, and then people rush him. Finally, like it's like the producers had enough, and they just run on stage and they tackle him, and then we cut to the thing.
But that doesn't. But then he doesn't get the description out.
Oh, that's a good
I feel like okay, maybe I like this fertilizer thing, and maybe he's like, today on Gardening with Greg, we're going to tell you how with a lot of time and a lot of patience you can bring back dead patches in your lawn. First of all, you're going to need some nitrogen and some phosphorus, and this will be like a 3-month process, and then maybe like as he's describing how laborious and boring and stupid that is, he just gets more and more fed up, and he's like, but screw it. Brah.
Well, you could do exactly that, and then he gets tackled. Cut back to a really embarrassed-looking, person who tackled him. His arm in a sling, holding this bath bomb. It's like, as I was saying, this perfectly harmless product that I wanted to make the whole time is good for your skin, etc.
Yeah.
The one time they actually managed to cut him off properly.
Then I actually like for a punch. I like Kathleen's, and then like the perfectly harmless thing. It's really good for your skin. Like pause. Smells like shit though.
Yeah.
And then out.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
We're gonna fill in the stuff that's not funny later. But instead we're gonna,
I feel like Gardening with Greg is always like, how many years have we been doing this? Like 8 years? 8 years of like,
Of
just,
literally shitting fertilizer.
yeah.
I mean, not
can
my
spell.
shit, but a cow, maybe several cows, or one big cow.
And at the end, someone says, "Here, let's get some bath salts."
cut to. And just accidentally does it.
Oh, that's actually pretty good too.
We gotta pick a lane here. We're gonna be here all night.
I think we're committed to what we came up with. We just got to refine it now.
Greg's thing is usually that he's.
Yes, this is subverting expectations.
Yeah.
Maybe it cuts back and Greg is in the bathroom wearing a towel.
No, the producer should be there, being like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
Yeah, and Greg's like, as I was saying, Keith, before you interrupted me, whatever. I think it's Keith is the producer that he shouts out to in like the first episode.
I feel like that show has a really high turnover. It's like I cannot work with him at all.
I feel like Greg is great, except for when like there's a full moon.
The rest of the time, he's a perfectly good host, and that's why he still has his job.
Yeah.
Just every once in a while, it's like, oh, he drank the tap water again.
Yeah, why does Greg keep doing these shows live?
Yes.
A gardening show live seems like a terrible idea.
Now we're going to watch this grass grow.
Slow TV is a thing.
It's true, actually. In like Norway, you can watch like goats grazing.
They're moving them to Netflix.
What, the
Really?
goats?
Yeah.
Oh man, stoned people everywhere are so excited.
Old men cutting lumber.
Oh, the home firewood hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, I want to
People
watch.
knitting?
Yep.
I want to watch a stream of watching high people watching goats. Dude, what? How do they know to stop?
It's
What if
like-
they don't stop them? Will they eat all the grass in the world?
It's like those driving on salvia videos.
Have you heard of this game, The Sims?
All right.
So,
Crapshot.
like this then? B, do you want to just sort of give it a read?
Welcome back to Gardening with Greg. Today on the program, we were continuing a discussion on lawn care, all the chemicals that a lawn needs, like nitrogen and phosphorus and sulfur and tungsten and wolfram, which are the same thing. But this stuff also makes a really sweet fertilizer bomb. The first thing you need is put.
Alex was.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you, Keith. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, this fertilizer bath bomb is a cheap, organic way to do good for your skin. Smells like shit, though.
Yeah. Yeah. You got there. Yes, thank you for your input.
I like mine better.
We
Well,
should
maybe
do yours
you should
anyway.
film it.
We could do yours as a Vine.
It's true.
Okay, that was everything we had planned. So now
Hey.
we get to do questions from you. Wait, I'm not playing on the thing. Whoop. Now we get to do questions from you. Yes. So you can help us make the content. The only thing we ask, because there's a bajillion of us, is please don't say, going down the line, could each of you answer? Because it just will be here for 8 years, and we can't be. What's up?
May I add one more thing?
Please.
No, I actually have 2 questions. That's cheating.
Yeah. If you can, within yourselves, limit yourself. That would be great. There's a microphone right there that a kind enforcer has just brought down the aisle. And if anyone has a question, please line up behind the microphone, and then we will answer the things.
Get on the pool.
And we'll be hilarious and engaging while we do it. And now, Canon in D.
Move quickly and calmly.
All right. Let's get us going. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, sorry, what? I just got given a music box. Mine's Canon in D.
Yeah, well, mine's much better.
All right.
I crave.
I crave.
Hi.
Hi. Will the Nisberg bag make it through airport security?
With the whip?
I told you we shouldn't have put all those straight razors in it.
Will the Innsbruck bag make it through airport security? Yes.
Yes.
There is nothing perishable or, I mean, it's going to get shipped, right? Like, it has to be legal to ship internationally.
Shipped
so, yeah.
by hand?
I mean,
Shipped with
by
other
ship.
promotional bags from other towns.
shipped by hands wearing very thick gloves. It'll be fine. Good call, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey guys, can I first throw out a alternative to the Crapshot scenario?
Sure.
So it's a network thing, and the network censors the word bomb. So people think they're making a bath, and so when you cut, your final cut goes to a guy making the bath, and then he, blows up because it's actually a bomb.
Wah,
We're
wah.
making a bath. Yeah, because that seems more like a home show thing. Like, we're going to, I don't know what. There's legs there. I like that.
We're going to shelve that on the maybe pile.
Yeah, the maybe pile is a lot better than the no receptacle.
It's cool and dry, so things don't perish as
Can
easily.
we have Gardening with Greg and Unfuck This House in the same room?
Please let him do his question.
Okay, now for my actual question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Graham and Kathleen, for your trips to Japan, which I really loved watching.
Thanks.
When you were planning it out, you had, you were getting feedback on when to go. What made you choose to go during the time, point that you decided to go?
Oh, what time of year?
Yeah.
2 reasons. One, it didn't conflict with any of our conventions, or I guess 3. So that was number 1. Number 2, we couldn't really go any later, otherwise I would have been too encumbered and waddly to be able to enjoy my trip. And 3, that's when tickets to Japan are really cheap because that is Japanese ball sweat season.
It was real hot and
Real
super humid.
But yeah, if you want to get like return to Japan for like $900, you can go at the height of summer.
All right. Thank
That's
you.
what we had to do.
Thanks. How's it going?
Great. I'm a super big fan of the Sidewalk Slam. I love the commentary, and I don't get to watch it on a weekly basis, but finding out the...
Well, we don't produce it on a weekly basis, so...
Exactly. So getting your insight is great. I don't know what if you've watched it recently or how recently you've watched it, but your status or your thoughts on the Universal Championship?
Oh yeah. So I'll make this real quick for people who don't care about wrestling. First of all, we have 2 episodes of Sidewalk Slam recorded, and I was really trying to get one out before PAX, and it didn't happen. But I'm so close. And that covers up to SummerSlam, and Adam and I have both watched that, and it was sweet, with some issues. I mean, like what's like the physical title itself?
Or just the title and what the status with Finn and Kevin Owens, I guess, or how do you feel about that?
I think that's awesome. I haven't actually seen that episode. I know what happened, so you didn't spoil me. But I think that's sweet, and I can't wait to see what his championship run is like. He's going to be talking so much shit. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, cheers.
Thanks.
Okay. I actually have 2 questions, and the first one's for everyone on the panel.
Nice.
You're a monster!
I mean, you had the balls, so let's do this.
You got
still
me.
make Friday nights?
You totally got me with that.
Yeah.
I was like, we just said, oh, I see.
Do you still make Friday nights?
No.
Wait, what? No, it's canceled.
Yep.
Because of you. We just decided.
Actual question is Doc going to make it to the pre-release?
Doc?
We invite. I will fully say that he was invited to this one because it was on a Sunday. He couldn't make it work, so expect him hopefully soon.
He was invited to the last one too. He just had something come up.
Yeah, that's true. So he's on our short list. So look forward to him.
Thank you.
Yep.
Our short list is very long.
It's true.
Hey, I just wanted to really quickly before the question, I wanted to preface it saying that I'm going to compare your Loading Ready Live to SNL, which I'm kind of sorry for because SNL, I mean, Loading Ready Live isn't just like a copy of SNL, so just. So in one of your most recent, I almost called it SNL.
That's what we call a Freudian.
It's okay.
Loading Ready Lives, you had Matt Wiggins kind of come up and host.
That guy?
Yeah. Which was really fun and cool to see him. Do you guys plan on having any other, I guess, guest hosts?
They're dead to us.
Wow.
I mean, if
We're all thinking it, but you said it.
Yeah. If they're in town and available, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, it was a really happy
Man, we
confluence.
could get Andy to host.
We should.
Or just
that'd
be
be great.
Yeah,
on.
that would be amazing.
He also doesn't live in town. That was the problem. But yeah, it was a really happy confluence that Matt was in town and had the evening available, and I hadn't even thought of it actually until I was like, we're down 4 people. And then I had seen on Twitter Matt had tweeted about getting on the ferry, and I was like, wait, is he coming into town this weekend? Yeah.
Hey, Matt, you want
Shot
to
in the
work?
dark.
And it was, I have to say, it is my favorite culmination of that, of the stinger joke that we'd done. I thought that worked out so well.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. So, doing boring math, kind of a hobby of mine. You do maybe 14, 15 different shows, live shows.
Somebody finally did the math?
Yeah, and
Thank you.
There's a hole. The question is, do you sleep? Because there's a lot. Editing alone.
But there's also a lot of us, so
Yeah,
it's like a big collective that goes into that mound of comedy, right? Like we're just one big, gross, slimy, multi-limbed chimera kind of slobbering our way across
Have you
Twitch and
seen
YouTube,
the end of
leaving
Akira?
a wake of, Akira, that's a good
I went a
mental
different
image.
direction. I was thinking like, come down to rural Missouri and see America's largest comedy mound.
But like, I don't think we could do what we do without all of the people on the stage, right?
And others who aren't on this stage.
That's true, actually.
So not too taxing.
Farmer Buttman's been collecting comedy for 50-odd years and throwing it in this pile.
More of a heap.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Sorry. Can you imagine just like, it's like, come and see the famous Comedy Mound, and then like some tourists being like, it's more of a heap. Yeah, exactly, right?
Well, technically, it's a comedy pile that
Yeah.
forces
Actually,
critical mass at the center.
It's dried out over the years too. They have to keep it moist.
Oh.
But if you go,
I think you mean damp. Damp.
Are you putting it in your mouth, the Comedy Mound?
I've got to head to bed now, Ethel. Got to get up early tomorrow and dampen the mound.
No,
Nice.
you don't do that. Well, I mean, no, you know what? Forget it.
Hello, guys. So
Hi.
earlier I had a Twitter question for Graham, but he answered that a while ago with the when you guys are redoing the starting up the Magnum rewatches.
Oh, yeah.
And
we want to...
I definitely excited.
Soon?
Yeah.
Yes. And also, when are you, Graham, going to restart doing the Agatha Christie, since they just came out with all of the Nuka World?
I know. So, the reason that I started doing for those who haven't seen it, the Let's Play of Fallout 4 with the Agatha Christie character, who's a melee-focused
Fantastic.
grandmother who punches everything to death. It's great. You just sell all the guns. The reason I started doing that is because after Penelope was born, didn't have a lot of opportunity to, had to be at the house more and didn't have opportunity to play games in normal times. And so I would record that later at night. And the schedules have changed. It turns out as babies age, changes happen. And I don't have a good opportunity to record it as often as I would like to. But I will do more because I want to see that character through to the end.
Definitely. It kind of left us at a hanging point.
I know. So there will be more. I don't know when, but I'm going to try and really make an effort to get some more of those out there. Thank you. Hey.
Hi, Graham. I was wondering if you had considered doing a live watch party of Sidewalk Slam, like with UFC 203 lining up with this weekend, or some other PAX weekends. There have been a WWE event over the weekend. If you consider doing a live Sidewalk Slam watch party.
So what sort of, because someone's asked us before about doing a co-stream, which would be highly illegal and get shut down super quick. But I saw some other website, I don't recall what it was, where they were just streaming them.
Yeah,
watching
you know what it
the
would be
TV.
like is like a Rift Tracks, only in real time.
Yeah.
But how would you compensate for the delay, or would it matter? Because that's actually a
that
cool
could
idea.
be, the delay could actually help, because if you were watching both, you could be like, oh, that cool thing just happened. 20 seconds later, then we can see the reactions to it. That's interesting. Is that sort of what you mean by a live watch party, or?
Sure, but I meant something more.
What's your vision?
With UFC 203 this weekend.
Okay.
You would set something up either in this hall or somewhere else if PAX said, no, you can't do that.
Oh,
where, Where we would all show up and watch the show with you,
Oh.
being the commentator.
That would be super cool. So the challenge is that we live in Victoria, and so it's like, hey, 18 locals who are interested.
Well, that's why I mentioned UFC 203 that's this weekend.
I don't know anything about the UFC.
Telepresence?
That's curious, because I know that PAX East sometimes conflicts with the Rumble or something. I'm seriously going to think about that as a possibility for a future PAX or something. It might not be feasible just because their pay-per-views are 3.5 hours, and also legalities that we would have to look into, but that's a super interesting idea. Thanks. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a very important magic question, and I need magic playing professional's opinion on this subject. Is the nickname for grizzled anglerfish going to be deep sea fangly fish.
Oh, it should be. Definitely should be.
Beej, I think you should take this one.
My sources say yes.
I didn't know you had a magic 8-ball.
It's definitely what I was going for.
Excellent, thank you.
Wait, was that a 5-minute sign?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
How?
Crapshot took forever.
It's only 6:45.
It's fine.
What? Okay.
Oh, you're missing a 1.
I just didn't question it. I was like, all right, 5 minutes, and then I looked at the clock here, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Who dat?
Wait. The flip side, I was definitely gonna go for deep sea fanglyfish. Yeah. Hey.
Okay, so this isn't actually for you guys.
Okay.
This is for you guys.
Ooh.
And for all of you at home.
Now the tables have turned.
He's hijacking our ship.
Unfortunately, I only have one, so I'm going to ask you guys to be the stewards for all the fans.
Okay.
Is he pulling something out of his pants?
He wants to marry us.
This is off of my uniform on the day I got home from Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And without the fan base that is in this room and at home, I would not be able to be here today. So I want to say thank you to all of you.
Thank you, man.
There's no tissues up here, thank you.
We'll find there's like some fabric under the.
It has Velcro.
We'll find a home for that somewhere on the podcast set, I think.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Hi.
How am I supposed to follow that?
You just gotta.
I'm just gonna press on. I'm just gonna press on. This is a question for Cam and Alex. Hi. I love Talking Simulator. Like, talking critically about video games and the media we enjoy is my jam. So, question for you guys is, what's on the short list for what's coming up? Like, what are the games that you guys really want to get to that you haven't yet?
We were talking about doing something bad. Seriously, because interesting failures can tell us and teach us as much as something that is really successful. So, like, I think Thief was on there.
Yeah, the problem with doing interesting failures is that they have to fail in a very particular way that doesn't piss you off while you're playing them.
Yeah, like big disappointments or just like stuff that had a lot of potential that was just squandered. Because I mean, the stuff there's a lot of suggestions.
There's a lot.
The stuff that I play, for example, on like Watch and Play is not that valuable for commentary because it just sucks. But stuff that's like, you were so close. So close. I mean, like, you know what would be a good one to do is The Division.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot to say about that thematically, gameplay-wise, like.
I've been saying at some point I'd like to come on and do a
threefer
rant about Watch Dogs.
Ooh,
yeah. That's another good one.
The other one that irritated me a lot, but I think I could talk about was Beyond Earth.
Right, yeah.
Right. Because you love Civilization normally.
Yeah, and well, particularly, it was supposed to be a spiritual successor to Alpha Centauri.
Right.
But whereas that game was about kind of like an optimistic vision of humanity's future in space, or Beyond Earth was just like, you go off into space and don't worry, you come back and conquer Earth later. And it's fine, don't worry. You kick a lot of ass in the future. Go get them.
You're great.
You're the best.
Awesome.
I dig it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi.
Okay, the line seemed really short, so it seemed like a good time to ask it. Ian shaved his head for Desert Bus 9. And out of curiosity, how does that affect your daily life, or have you enjoyed the shaved head look, or what are your thoughts on it?
I'm 50-50 on it still. I do enjoy it. I reshaved today just for all of you. I think for me
Gross.
the big problem was the lack of the facial hair that just happened because that just made me look like a big baby.
It was disturbing.
But it's overall been a
Uh-oh.
good thing for you, I take it?
Seems to be working out just fine.
I love it. It looks awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
When I think it was Beach showed me a photo of you from many years ago with with the full head of hair and the no beard. That was a harrowing image.
You know, was it the Sunshine Boy picture?
I think it was from an improv thing. He was just wearing a polo shirt and going, ah, and I was like,
That's like
that
the
is not
Sunshine
the
Boy
same
picture.
man.
It's been a really long. Sorry, just to finish that thought. It's been a really long time since I went completely like beardless. I think that would be very upsetting.
Yeah.
Most things you do are.
I mean, wow, that was really mean.
Yeah, it was.
But he's so far away.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. I have a question for Alex and No, not Cameron. Alex and Beej and Ian.
All right.
Sorry, Cameron. I actually really like you. I'm sorry. Would you ever consider doing a sort of watch and import where you play a bunch of really bad games from Japan?
Ooh. Like a crossover of watch and play and matters of import.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
Yeah.
I would actually probably be into it. You know what? There was a panel. I don't know if it happened today or if it's later in the week of terrible Japanese games. And I was like, Graham, you should go to that, and I should not go to that.
Yeah.
So you can get material.
I think it was between spell slinging and this.
Well, maybe you should ask them for like a short list.
Yeah.
Of just their notes, because.
I already have a few lined up.
Well then.
That was needlessly creepy.
It's that makes me think of a certain thing is that who here is an anime fan? Put your hands up. Yes, lots of you. Thank you. To that end, we all know that half of the stuff that gets produced in Japan never makes its way stateside. Like, we never see it, and they've been making more and more of it, obviously, and come over here, and a lot of it's terrible.
Is it for quality reasons?
It's in terms of marketability.
So there's
Like,
stuff
some
that's
stuff's
worse.
just too weird in Japanese.
Not even just weird.
You
It's
can just say this isn't safe for whites.
Yeah, it's a lot. Some of it is just like this stuff is just not marketable to this audience because it doesn't work thematically. Like, we don't understand the humor. We don't
have
understand-
enough titty in it.
Yeah, they don't have enough titty in it. Like, there's a lot of those.
There's
reasons.
too much titty in it.
Too much titty in it.
It's the wrong type of titty.
But it does make me think. It's like we've known for years as anime fans. It's like there's 90% of what gets produced over there we would never see stateside. Fan subs have changed that. Now it's 50% we never see actually translated. And I feel like bad Japanese games, there's probably hundreds of thousands of those.
And not all of them are dating sims.
Yeah, and not all of them are dating sims. And therefore,
Yeah, some of them are light visual novels.
there's going to be a lot of things we're never going to hear about anyway. So we might end up playing like the best Japanese games that make its way over here in the first place.
As I've also mentioned, I think on the show just recently, there are some shops in Akihabara that are fairly difficult to find if you don't know what you're looking for, that are full of some pretty terrible games that I cannot wait to load up on.
So what we're saying is Loading Ready Run research trip.
Ooh, that could be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
So yes,
Yeah.
that is the answer to that question.
And we will say that those three are the final questions.
You can hear more about that research trip by going to patreon.com/loadingreadyrun.
Yeah.
Hi.
So this is mostly for Ian. So on Tinker Tailor, it's kind of a Bob Ross thing to see like painting minis and like cookie decorating, but when do we get to see you do some dangerous, not so like science stuff? Again.
Dangerous, not so science stuff.
I mean like watching you break apart the fridge was fun.
Ian.
So-
Yes?
Have we ever considered doing an off-site episode, like broadcasting from, I don't know, a workshop of some sort?
A workshop with, say, a forge in it?
Yeah, metal working tools.
Yeah, high temperature.
A MIG welder.
CNC,
Do
lasers.
you guys have your own cameras for this, or?
I mean, we have saran wrap.
Wait, I have a great idea.
Saran wrap.
Ian,
get fucked,
I have the
good sir.
perfect idea. On a regular show, you build a protective covering for the camera, and then you shoot off-site behind 2 inches of plexiglass.
No, as an actual answer to your question, yeah, there are some projects I have in the hopper that are going to be a little bit more dangerous and a little bit more dirty. The problem is because of the way that the schedule's been it's been con season, and so it's been hard to actually get the prep work done in advance with these conventions in the way. So yes, you will be seeing more of that soon.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cool.
Hi.
So to bring him back to Japan.
Yeah.
I studied in college, and they showed us this cartoon or something. It's meant for kids, and one of the the main character went, "Hey, look, Mom, she doesn't have tits like you."
Wow.
So, question, does that disturb you?
I'm sorry, is that your question? Where can we talk later?
In like an educational...
You've definitely seen this, right?
Oh, yeah. That's probably Crayon Shinchan.
It's directed by one of the world's best anime directors. Yes. So
wait, are you not kidding anymore?
I'm actually not kidding anymore.
No, they know this.
There are a couple seasons of Crayon Shinchan.
It sounded familiar.
Directed by Masaaki Yuasa, who is a fantastic and well-revered Japanese director.
I believe you.
Do you have a question?
WTF is wrong with Japan?
Absolutely nothing. I mean, this is a country that takes rice, puts Spam on it with a pineapple. What's the name for that?
Pineapple or Spam Mitsubi, which is from Hawaii, Ian.
Yeah.
It is a country that does that.
Hawaii is part of America.
Oh, I
Kathleen.
thought you were talking about Japan. You're like, the way you led into that, you're like, this is a country that does this, and it's
Every
like...
country is messed up.
Yeah.
America's got
this
way...
is a teachable moment.
Look,
Everybody's
we are allowed to
messed up.
continue to operate in Canada, okay?
I'm sorry, did you have a question?
That was the question.
Yeah, that was a question.
I blacked out for a minute when Ian started talking.
I don't know why you went for the Spam sushi. They made hamburgers out of a donut. Like.
Oh yeah. Oh, the
Probably
cronut.
deep fried
Not
spam.
everyone can be heroes, Graham.
I'm back.
Hi.
This is for Kathleen. When is Baxter getting a vlog?
Oh, Baxter. Well, he can't type. I have tried to...
No, a vlog, a video log.
Oh, a vlog.
We've been saying this since we got him. We're like, we should get him his own YouTube channel, but that's weird.
Yeah.
What about his own Vine channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should, I mean, like, without putting too fine a point on it, Baxter's a very pretty kitty, and we could monetize him better.
He's also the most patient cat in the world. I do have video of him lying down on the floor. It's a hardwood floor beside Penelope, who grabs his tail and just drags him across the floor. And he's just like, man.
What about a Twitter account like Noman Brisket?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Start there, see where that goes.
Baxter should probably have his own Twitter account. That's a good idea.
Build Baxter's brand a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
We need to work on his marketability.
Can we work on our brand first?
I don't know, James, which one of us is a gorgeous, fluffy, purebred Maine Coon?
I am.
I would also follow that Twitter account. Just James dressed up as a Maine Coon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's way better.
What do you mean dressed up as?
All right.
Okay, I have an idea for a mascot costume now.
Okay. This is our first big thing that we're doing at PAX this year, but in this 4-day cavalcade of ridiculousness, there are other things that members of us are doing that I wanted to tell you about real quick before we left. So what else are we doing? Ian, what are we doing tonight at 9:30?
Late night dub fight.
And that's in the Hippogriff Theater, which is in the Hilton.
Correct. We got a huge panel for that this week, bigger than usual.
And who is it?
We have
Hyatt.
Hyatt.
in a Hyatt,
Hyatt.
Yeah, Hippogriff and the Hyatt.
Hilton, Hyatt, they both have the H. Sorry, Hyatt, thank you.
Both Graham and Kathleen will be on the panel, as well as Brendan Beej Deary. And introducing brand new dub fighters Allison Lurs
Yeah.
and Carly from Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
So get hyped for that and line up early.
Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. is the Jackbox panel in this theater, which myself and Kathleen are going to be on as well with other hilarious people. Then on Sunday morning at 10 a.m., also in this room, is the PAX Rumble, which is very strange, and I may or may not be involved. Sunday at 2 is the Improv Initiative, which is a thing we did like a couple years ago at PAX, and we're doing again, and that's an improv show at 2 p.m. in the Sasquatch Theater, which, correct me, is in the Sheraton. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And Corp Line Live. Yes. Monday at 4 p.m. in the Sphinx Theater. Also, if you check out the Paramount, I was doing spell slinging there today between 3 and 5. Kathleen is doing it tomorrow between 3 and 5, and James is doing it on Sunday at 3 and 5. And if you do this, you can get in line for it. If you do the spell slinging, they'll give you win or lose. You get a thingy for the prize wall, and so that's fun. And of course, we're at Bandland all weekend, and we have things to sell you for money.
Bandland is in it's
in the convention center,
and it's on the 6th floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
well, ignore that.
yeah, and it's way up in the corner near the AFK area, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. It's up the. Oh, it doesn't matter.
One more time.
It
Woo!
doesn't matter.
Woo!
Anyway, that is all the time we have. So thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.